I had had my son, Jasper, and I was in this post-baby body. I needed to find a workout that was more effective, more fun, more efficient, and working out on a trampoline is 3 times more effective than a floor-based workout. So I put those elements together with a really high-intensity dance choreographed workout, and I just realised it was so much fun. It was like going to a nightclub, but getting that workout done. And I could take my son along. So that's really what inspired me. I thought about those things and what women want, and yeah, they all came together, and that's what's so unique about Bounce, I think. Bounce started 3 years ago with 8 trampolines in a really small studio space in a local community centre. So there were 7 other people and me. Sometimes people didn't turn up, it wasn't going so well, but persevered, and a couple of months later it grew and grew, and there was many classes on the timetable. We recruited a few instructors and they started to help teach for me, and we moved into a larger space, not that much bigger. It was about the size of a squash court, so around 20 trampolines. After that, we decided to expand quite largely, and now we're in this beautiful new studio, so we can fit hundreds of spaces here. We've got a boutique in here, we've got Bounce Beauty, a nice big stage, so there's plenty of room for everyone now, and it's a really nice space to be in, so I'm really proud of that. Initially, I just hoped to have enough classes every week for me to teach, but then it became quite obvious that I couldn't satisfy all of those classes. So creating the franchise model has probably been the most exciting thing that I could have done for Bounce, because it meant that it was more accessible. We now have 130 franchises in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and obviously we're growing more and more. But the franchisees really mean that we can carry that access to Bounce throughout the world, and just training them up really effectively with the same principles that I teach in my classes from that very first day means that we have this really unified brand and we can be the leader in the marketplace. So I'm really proud of the work that the franchisees do, and they're exceptionally great advocates for every single class all across the globe. The biggest achievement to date for me is probably the world record, not just breaking the most amount of people jumping on trampolines at one time, which was 405 people, but the teamwork involved in that, so getting everyone there, all the trampolines, the crew setting up, the rehearsing for that, packing away, it was just a huge effort. So yeah, seeing that teamwork all come together to achieve something that everybody cared about doing that was so exciting was probably my favourite thing to date. Probably choreographing routines. I think that is when I know that people are going to get really excited about something that I've put together. I can feel the music building. I know that we've got some really exciting routines and the moves are really creative. That's probably the best part of my job. I can't really say that performing is second to that, but yeah, I love to be performing in classes and actually being with the participants every single day. So choreographing and actually teaching, I'll never give those 2 things up. People often say, you've done so well, it's grown so much, but I can't take all of that credit. There is a really strong management team around me that have their own areas of the business to, you know, make flourish and grow and to care about. And I think that teamwork comes into play, and that's how we see such big growth within Bounce, because everyone cares about it within the management team, and they're all fostering the parts that they're responsible for. So yeah, I'm really lucky that we have such great teamwork and really passionate, dedicated people from myself right through our management team that can pass that message on. Well, obviously I have been surprised by the success of Bounce, but when I think about it and the elements involved in it, probably not, because it's a low impact workout, so it means that anyone can do it, any age, any ability. It's fun, it's 3 times more effective, so of course it's going to appeal to everyone. And I think we really work hard with our instructors to build that cool, fun, edgy vibe, and they just want to be here. So that hasn't really surprised me at the end of the day. I'm just so pleased that people have taken it on board and got so excited and involved in it. The last few years have been really hectic. We now manufacture our own trampolines, we design and manufacture all of our own clothing, we have a training model, a franchise model. We're in this beautiful new studio with everything that we could have hoped for, and we've got a really hard-working management team and hundreds of franchisees that are just so dedicated to Bounce. So I guess my hopes for the future are just to slow it down and enjoy it, go to classes every day, work on my own fitness, make sure our participants are enjoying it and they're getting an effective workout every single time they come, and just to be satisfied, you know, to have a really happy time working out and a healthy life, and just get on with that.